In this tutorial, we'll look at the divide and array commands. So let's go ahead and start with a curve. I'm going to make 3 curves. Alright, and then let's go ahead and select the first curve and type divide. This gives you a few options. The first one is to choose the number of segments you want, and the second one is whether or not you want to split it. If I select split as no, it's going to give me a few other options. In this case, we'll keep split as no, which means that it will keep the continuity of that curve, but it will add points along that line evenly spaced depending on how many segments you want. So let's go ahead and change that to 10. Just type in 10, enter, and you can see that it then adds points along that line, dividing that line into 10 segments. If I select this one and type in divide, and I choose split yes, and hit enter, it doesn't add the points, but it does divide that line into those segments. So these are now independent segments. You can move or extrude and operate on those independently. On this one, it still keeps the continuity of the line. Another thing you can do is array. So let's go to the front view. I'm just going to make a line here and then go back to perspective. And in this case, we can array this geometry along that line. So I can type in array. You'll notice there's quite a few array options. You can array holes, array in a linear line, so array 10 objects in a line, for example. You can array polar, which means in a radius. You can array objects on a surface. For this, we'll just look at array curve. When I select that, it says select objects to array. I'll select this, what could be a post on a handrail. Hit enter, and then I select my path curve. And then this pop-up pops up and it asks you for the number of items, let's say 10. You can also change how it's oriented on that surface and just try these options to see what the result is. And by the way, array on a curve works in 3 dimensions as well. Say OK, and then it arrays that line using the curve as a path. If you want the object to be on the line, you have to move it to the end of that line. Let's try that again. Array curve, select the object, enter, select the path. I'll keep it at 10, say OK, and you'll see in that case it'll now array it on the line. So that's an important point with array curve.